That thing. I don't know why it looks blurry. So I think it's the phone because this one's the 15. The other one that I have over here is the Pro Max. Um. Oh, so since you guys know I'm leasing, I had a problem with the reefer, not the reefer, the radiator. It almost left me and like next and like no, not like next what's that part in Tennessee? Can okay, I can't right now I can't think about the name. Let's see. It's about where that Trump the Trump store is at. What is it called? Man, can't recall it right now. Anyways, this guy was gonna fix it, but he like, but we're trying to find a place where, but my boss, I guess he didn't feel comfortable about how is it the guy found a radiator at 10 at night. Mm. So the TA did it. They had it the part, but my job wasn't happy because they charged 3,600. And they're like, how come it's so much? But like, the lady told them, hey, it's a different tax bracket over here in Tennessee compared to other states. I guess they have a higher tax. Anyways, so that happened. Then I took the truck about a week ago to the shop because they needed PM. Plus, it was still leaking because the guy at the TA told me that they needed a part from the Freightliner, but the Freightliner was closed. That was on the Sunday. So, and I still had the damage on the truck from the trucker that hit me in Oklahoma at the shipper. So, long story short, besides those 4 tires I had already paid off, because I had just paid off everything, so my checks were good, like the last 2 weeks, right? Yeah, right. And then they call me. I'm like, oh no, if they send me to a PM, I already know they're gonna try to find something, and then I'm gonna go back in the negative. So yeah, guess how much? Because they sent me my statement last week, how much I owe, and then they send me how much, like whatever. Six. No, hold on. Let me go back. So I went to the shop about a week ago, left the truck there. Not that I was just gonna get a regular PM and then get a load later that day. No, I ended up being in the hotel Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They didn't get the truck back till Sunday afternoon. I couldn't even find the damn truck. They didn't even know where the hell the truck was. So that was something else. Then I met a driver because I was at the yard. I'm like, and I kept looking for him. Like, where the damn is your truck at? I went to the shop. It wasn't there. Then I went to the yard where they rent out some spots, some parking spaces over there in Chicago. And I called my driver like, hey, where's the truck? And they're like, oh, sorry, it's back at the. But before that, I had asked like a driver. I saw a driver from our company, and he said no, he hasn't seen it. And we started talking, and then my boss told me where the truck was, and so I owe 6,000, 6.4. But that driver that I met from the same company, he owes 10,000. He has the Freightliner Coronado that, and he owes 10. He's like, but he does flatbed, and he's not making no money. And a couple had just left the company on that Friday because they were losing their house. They were not making no money. So, yep, I owe 6. The most I have owed them before was 3 plus 4, and then well, right now I owe them 6. So I got paid nothing last Friday. Nothing. I'm basically negative 400 plus the other money that I owe. So I was in the hotel Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the worst part about this is I got charged. I got charged for the damage. For they had to replace the headlights on the left side because I got hit on my driver's side, and since it was cut in the corner, they fixed that and painted it, and I got charged for that. So that doesn't keep me happy. I'm not really happy. I'm not because the way I run, they shouldn't be doing that to me because I know they're gonna get their money. I know they're gonna get their money, so why are they charging me, right? Trying to fix it. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys. Now that I'm over here trying to fix the camera. This is the I don't the other, when I was posting the other videos, I was driving a white International. Now I have a red Freightliner. They switched me trucks around February. You guys have been going through a lot. through a lot. I had already put a good minute down for that truck. You know, like because the last time I took that truck to a PM, they found a bunch of stuff and ended up being like $3,000. And that truck almost left me in Indiana, the back part of Indiana. No wonder I couldn't find a place. And all this time I thought it was the trailer. Nope, it was shut off on me. Like, and turns out it was the transmission. Ooh, International. It was good in backing though. It was very good in backing though. Like it was, I could easily back anywhere with that one. This one I could too, but it's a little bit. That one was much easier. So they gave me this. They made me break that lease, sign this lease. This lease is 60. They want 60, 65 for this 20. It said 2019. Now I'm saying 2020. I don't even know what year is this damn truck. That's about 494,000. I don't know because the registration says one year and then the damn paper says another year. I don't know. So, and guess what, you guys? I got two check engine lights. Since I got the truck back on Sunday last week, not last Sunday, like the anyway, I don't even know what day am I. Like a week or two. Um, I got two check engine lights. Huh. And I have Energy. Why do I have two check engine lights? So I don't think they really fixed the issue. Um, they changed some tires, so they're charging for that again. So this reefer sucks. This truck sucks. Cause and they keep giving me heavy loads. So all those heavy loads. So I'm really thinking about going local, but I need a car because I gave her my car to help her. Yeah. So been a lot of drama. A lot of drama. I do post some videos on my TikTok right now. Deactivated. I deactivated my TikTok, but it's been a lot of drama. Uh, I'm making average money working here. It was okay, but that it's all leasing. It's like they treat me like I'm company driver because sometimes they give me a load and like they already have sent me that. So that means they already sent the damn load with the broker. So I told my partner I'm gonna test them out just this week because I told the guy straight out on Monday, hey, look, I owe over 6,000. They're charging me for the damage, even though I got hit. I'm not making no money because last week I finished at what 5,000, not even including the 25% that they're gonna take, not even including the diesel. Who knows how much I'm making? Not even including the weekly settlement. I mean the weekly thing that you're gonna be taking out for the 6,000 plugs. No, 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 no. Not even worth it. Like I've been running with them hard. Like they know how I run. I get special privileges when I go to warehouses because I'm a female. I sleep at the damn warehouses. And then what pisses me off is like I'll deliver early, and then they don't get me a load to the afternoon. And then by the time I go pick it up, because it's always 100, 200 miles away, and by the time I check in and they load me, most of the time I'm driving again at 5. Like what the fuck? Like why even deliver early? Might as well get a damn local job, and at least I'll have a set schedule, sort of, 14-hour clock, at California. So, and I try to leave my ex, not my ex. I try to leave Lena. Try to leave her a couple of weeks ago because I found out that in April 28th of last year, she went to the fair with her ex, and the following day is when she had that eviction for her apartment 8, her section 8, and she I'm the one that helped her. So how is it that I had already seen that we weren't doing okay, and I still stay with her, and I still helped her. That's when I got her that house, that 5 bedroom house, 3 baths, and Marana. But she got in a fight with my sister. She didn't really want my sister to live there. Now I know why, because she was still seeing her ex. So no wonder she didn't want my sister, because she wasn't even gonna be able to see her ex. Like, so if you were still seeing your ex behind my back, the day before everything, that was the domino effect to everything that has happened. I was so pissed off because that even changes more the story. And she started crying and she threatened me with the S. And then her daughter told her, if you S yourself, I'm gonna S myself too, and then we're gonna leave the kid. They're like, oh man. So yep, I guess I better stay with her. And so yeah, she went to the fair with her ex. It's like, okay, I get it. You went, and I asked her, okay, you went to the fair with your ex. Then I assume you told your ex that you got the eviction notice. Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask her for help? Why didn't she help you? Then, if I wouldn't have helped her and we would have broke up, I could have still been. I was still with the other Chicago company. I was leasing 10 speed. I could have. I could have just been by myself. Still had my car. Still would have had Verizon because I had Verizon at the time. I would have had my car, the other job, the other truck. I wouldn't have gone through all this dilemma that I'm going on. Like, why even? Why even? Oh, what pisses me off is the only reason I know we continue to talk is because of that house. Like, I let her choose where to move. It was either a luxury apartment or a house. All of my friends were telling me, no, you're ass, you're pendeja. I don't know if I could even say that word in YouTube. Don't help her, don't get her a house, just get her a cheapy 1 bedroom apartment, she don't deserve it. And I'm like, nah, I gotta help her, because she wanted to get her grandkids back, because her daughter at the time would only see her kids 1 or 2 hours a week. Now, fast forward a year later, she could see her kids Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sometimes she could see them more days. Thanks to you know who, me, the stupid raccoon trucker, you know? And what pisses me more off sometimes, because I was getting fed up with trucking already. Like, I've been truck driver 9 years. I've been everywhere. I blindside, you name it, ice, snow, Montana, everywhere. Like, I'm not the type of driver that pulls over. I'm not. And the way I run, even men can't keep up. Plus, I get VIP access to most of the places that I go to. And she knew I wanted to get off the truck, and I told her, well, okay, I'm gonna stay 6 more weeks, and let's buy some party chairs, party tents and stuff. So she sells food, so I'm like, and I bought her like, so just like from you guys read from the other video that was that I have helped her out, you know. So the drama happened with the house. I gave her my car to help her because for some reason it was strange how the moment we got the keys to the house, the moment we got the keys to the house, that lease wasn't making no money. Like I went almost 4 or 5 weeks with no pay. I did take a week off, and that's when drama happened over there. But still, like no money at all. And let's track my seats left lane so I can stay here. and I helped her out, and like I said, no, I can't. I need a helper. I can't. I'm not. I don't have that heart to leave somebody that's in a wheelchair in the street. I gotta help her. But and I always, when I'm mad, I always tell her. So if you were always talking to her, not only did you have the drama, the apartment A, you were still seeing her, section A. I don't know how I say apartment A, and Marana, because that's where I moved her to from Tucson to Marana. Marana's a nice area. That house was nice, 5 bedroom, 3 bath, big house. Um, the apartment, that's where she cheated on me with. The apartment, she, I guess they did sleep together a couple of times. Even worse, like how are you gonna sleep with the same apartment that I gave out my car for? I had a nice car, I had an Audi. Why? Why didn't she help you? Why get my help? And then I heard a couple of voice messages where she was like, "Oh man, ya estoy harta de esta pinche vieja." I'm gonna like talking shit about me, right? Now mind you, I'm from 1991. She's from 1981, so she's 10 years older than me. She's lived off Section 8. She has 4 different baby daddies. She has 4 kids. I'm a woman with no kids, never been married, never have lived with a man. So I don't know how it is to live with a man and he got me pregnant and then he left me or no. So I don't. I have lived with my mom all the way till I was like 25. Got into trucking. Lived with my ex for like on and off for like mm, almost 5 years. She broke out with me 2020. So I'm 34. I had my own apartment from April 2020 to um, June of 2022. I gave it up because I'm like, why do I keep paying rent if I'm always on the road? I have no baggage. The only baggage I have is I do have anger issues. I am a little bit crazy. I do enjoy the road. Not anymore though. Not anymore. I mean, you can't really enjoy the road when you're not making no damn money. And I can't believe these people were like, she was allowing her ex to talk bad about me. Like, I mean, now you guys are dating, but what? And her too. Like, I tell her like, how would you sit there and just hear them talk about me when you needed my help? How you gonna talk bad like pinche vieja means like fucking this fucking bee like something like that. It's like the fuck. You have to be feel sorry for yourself. Like being a certain age and you're the one that needs my help. I don't need your help. I've been helping her since I know her since December 2023. No, I know her like November 23. When her ex found out that she was talking to me because they were not together no more supposedly, she took away her phone and I gave her my phone because she sells on holidays and I invested in her for Valentine's. I invested in her before Valentine's. I invested in her after Valentine's. I gave her even after I gave up my car. I have given this woman over $25,000, $30,000 in just a year and 3 months, just to find out that I've been getting cheated on for the past year. So basically, she's always been in the picture ex. The only time that her ex is not in the picture now is since January, and the only reason she don't talk to her ex no more is because her ex told me how she used to be a little bit of an H. Ah, her ex was like, yeah, I don't want to go in detail, but yeah. So, I mean, in the 9 years I've been trucking, I've done everything but flatbed. So, intermodal, reefer, doubles, car hauling, reefer. Um, I got in every fucking state, 48 states, every damn tiny city that you can name up. I ran team loads as solo. I've done. Even when I used to team, I used to still run harder than because some of these male co-drivers can't drive. I have had co-drivers that can't handle that I could just sit there for 8 hours and not stop. But my mojo hasn't been there no more, you guys. Like for the past, my mojo's not there no more, and just finding out that it doesn't hurt that I got cheated on. It hurts that why are there people that are ungrateful like that, and especially coming from somebody that's with a disability. Like, um, do you realize that you needed my help? She always saying to me, "Well, I wasn't with you before, and I could do it." Yeah, but how did she survive before? By dating multiple men, selling herself in the damn for $100, $200 at the damn clubs. Then go back to that life. Leave me alone. Let me find a regular female. Let me stay in the road by myself like I used to. Like, leave me alone. Already dealing with traffic, with bad weather, with beat up trucks, with all this BS that I have to deal with every single day. Like for example, just to get a coffee was drama today. I stopped at the what's that place in Ohio? Those in Nasheets. And I ordered my grilled cheese sandwich, some French fries, and I'm gonna grab water. And I order a customized Americano coffee. And I went and got in my half and half, and I noticed like, wait a minute, is the milk frozen or is it bad? So long story short, it was bad. So I told the lady I need another cup. But I got attitude a little bit by one of the workers when I told her, hey, I need another one. She goes, is it self-serve? I'm like, if it says paid, that means it's whatever. So I was nice enough to let them know, like, hey, is your milk frozen? Does that little fridge freeze the milk, or is it? But yeah. Yeah, so somebody hit me a couple of months ago. No, March, a couple of months ago. Now with this whole tariff, calm down, people. Calm down. It's just gonna be a little bump. We need drastic change. We need to bring jobs back to America. Where my stepdad works. I remember that me and my mom we used to take him lunch because the bus would take me straight to his job, and he would just have to walk. And then my mom would take him lunch. And there used to be two warehouses. The one that he works at, and then across the street there's another one. And they would have a shuttle bus that would take workers back and forth. But before, or I think it was 2006 or no, 2007. No, we moved to Fontana 2007. So I would say 2008. Yeah, because he picked me up with a family friend, like from high school. So 2000, well, around those years. Um, he was already talking about how they were gonna lay off people because they were gonna open a plant in Mexico. So long story short, they did build a plant in Mexico. A lot of people got fired, and that extra warehouse gone. And since after high school, after I graduated in 2009, for years they've been firing people from this plant that he's in currently, and they shrink down to like 300 people. I don't know how many people they had before. So, and that's just one company. That company is a good company because when my stepdad got cancer in December of 2020, he was in the hospital he had to be in the hospital on and off of the hospital for like almost 2.5 years, and he still takes medication. But since he's been with that company over 20 years, Kaiser paid for everything because Kaiser paid for everything. He was in the Hope Hospital in Duarte. I think that's what it's called. For like 3 months, my mom stayed in his room on that little sofa they had for her. Like, not they had for her, just a little, she slept there for like. So my mom helped them, like giving him good food, healthy food, giving him support and all this stuff. And him, I mean, he got good insurance. I mean, that's a good thing about being with this company for a good minute. But and he didn't work for like a year, almost a year plus. He was getting unemployment, and now he's back to work, of course. Um, but that's just one company that I know of. We need to go back to bring jobs here, you know, build here, you know. It's been what since when's the last time I see my parents go to the market just with $150 and we would be able to eat for a whole week? Since I was like in middle school, my freshman year, I think, I mean, if that, it's been since 2008, 2007. We haven't been able to just go to the store with $150 and eat for a whole week plus. Now, for a good minute, it's been you want to go to the damn store and eat for a whole week, you gotta spend at least $300 to $400. Cars are being $800 a month. Look at the rates of what they're paying. And I've worked for companies that only work for yeah, work for companies uh, where they will put two loads in a trailer. So I will go deliver one place and I will deliver another one. They knew how to work the books. So of course they will accept cheap loads because they're delivering it to different places. They were paying me trash, 48 cents a mile, 46, 48. They couldn't even pay me on time. My check, I had to run. Um, we need drastic change. We need to build. Now, if you guys really pay attention, because I have worked at Amazon. I work at Amazon since no, not since. I work at Amazon 20, 2013. I think that's when I got my work permit. And they were starting to build a couple of warehouses, right? There was still a Toys R Us. There was still a Sears. But we've been letting things we've been letting things happen we've been letting things happen under our noses. How does Amazon work? Because I remember in 2011, a gentleman came over. He wanted me to get into e-commerce, and he was like, "Watch, give it a couple of years, people are only gonna be buying online, and this and this and this." And he wasn't lying, because now people, oh, you wanna buy something, just buy it online. You wanna buy a toy, buy it online. So we haven't been paying attention that us putting everything on, for example, Amazon, right? How does Amazon work? It's regular people that get a product from China for the cheap and sell it at Amazon for a cut, and Amazon takes their cut, they ship it out for them, boom, 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 boom. So now Amazon, there's multiple Amazons all over the U.S., right? Toys R Us closed down, right? Because why buy a toy for $40 when you could get it for half the price? That's one store. Sears, the same thing. We have relied on all these companies, but would Amazon got that big if we continue buying product from China? We allow it. We had to allow it. From Temu too. For the past couple of years, Temu. Temu has put a big competition with Amazon, right? Why pay Amazon pricing when you can get it for cheaper? We're paying so much for cars because the chip didn't come from China no more. They stopped. But why can't we build that same chip here? How is that chip built that we can build it here? And dealers just took advantage and they charge us an arm and a leg for a damn car. And instead of paying $300-400, now we're paying $800 plus. Houses, everything's been going up. Rent's been going up. Groceries been going up. We need drastic change. If we have to go through eating ham and cheese and beans with bacon for a year or two, but then we could go back to where now you don't have to have the husband and wife working multiple jobs, and now we could go back to where it's only one person paying the rent. I mean, one person working, and the mother could be there to take care of the kids, or vice versa. We rely so much in China, on other countries. I mean, and they don't even do good stuff because they build stuff for cheap. Cheap labor doesn't mean better quality, right? How many times have you bought stuff for the cheap at the dollar store and it breaks an hour or two later, right? Cheap don't mean better. So I trust Trump. He said that what he was gonna. He said that terror. He's gonna use it to help the economy. So hold on, like change is gonna. Oh my bad, sorry. Let's let him handle what he gotta do. He's a businessman at the end of the day. Why give something for free? That immigration crisis that Biden caused. Come on now, too. They allowed all these Venezuelanos to come to the U.S. They live rent free for a year or two. They got food stamps for free. It was Cubanos too, and then most of them will fly to Cuba after getting their green card. I team drove with a guy from Iraq in 2020, and he said that they brought him over here, and he already wanted to go back. He didn't like it, so they get the access to come to America, get a job, whatever. But he didn't. They would just wanted to sit down for a year or two. Free hotels, free everything. Now Trump comes in office and he has to fix all these issues. And those in trucking know that brokers don't want to pay us. Why pay? Why pay 250 a mile when they know that certain truckers are gonna accept the load for 150? Why? Because they're cheating. They're doing multiple loads at a time. Look at all these pileups that've been going on. No damn, it's like every damn month there's a damn pileup everywhere. They're giving out CDLs like it's damn free water and stuff. We need drastic change. We need to make trucking what it used to be. I know multiple truckers that got years experience and they're not making nothing. They have to rely on points to eat. Why? Because companies don't want to pay good. Why would you have to pay good when you could just hire anybody with no experience? They'll take the job. But then you run the risk that they're gonna not be as responsible. I applied at Sierra England. No, I wanted to be a tradesman. They wanted to offer me 53 cents a mile. I talked to Warner. They want to pay 51 cents, I think it was. 51 cents? Right now I'm leasing it. I work Monday through Sunday, day, night, you name it, and I make what? Some weeks I make a thousand, some weeks I make two, some weeks I make three. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I keep running the same state. Well, why is it that my paycheck is not consistent? So, yeah, that's a little bit about what's going on, a little bit of my opinion about what I see that's going on and out here, and just, just wait, people. Let's stop giving away free stuff. It's time to bring jobs back. It's time to build here. Let's stop relying on other countries. That's just removing jobs from us, so from security, jobs with benefits, jobs that more jobs in America, more truckers that need to pick up the product, and it works for everybody. Because trucking, because I worked in the field of, I've been a warehouse worker, I've been a guard, and I'm a truck driver. When I used to work for those tape agencies, you have to hurry up and make sure the product is taken, it's ready for the trucker to take, or you gotta hurry up and take the product out of the trucker and put that things away, right? But when you sell no trucks, that means you're only gonna work whatever work you have and you're going home. So we're all together. Because as a trucker, we don't want to be stuck at the damn dock for hours, right? We like this product to be ready. But how many times have you arrived at a place and they're like, "Oh, the product's not ready"? Like, what the hell? Like Salinas, that's one of them. You guys ever go to California? Those places over there where you gotta wait until they pick up everything. Research another one. So we all have to work together, and the guard too. He has to pay attention to what he's doing because let's say you leave your trailer and he's not paying attention, and another company takes your damn trailer. It's like when I worked for Hub Group. You would go to a damn Home Depot trying to get a trailer, but you couldn't because why? Because somebody else got that trailer. Instead of allowing Hub Group to only take their trailer, they would allow anybody else to take the damn trailer. So yeah, just give it time, people. Don't panic. That's my opinion. I'm not panicking. It's already been bad for the past years. I remember when I tried to do Intermodal again in 2022, I think it was, and there was no jobs. Who was in office then? Right? The ports didn't. There was not gonna be no damn product. Everybody started panicking back in December, right? Because the port workers they wanted a certain set of money. So it's not like it's Trump's fault. Alrighty then. I think this is too long. 40 minutes too long.